Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark and bid you all welcome back to The Witcher. Last episode, we ran around Murky Waters, talked to a whole bunch of people, and, well, I didn't talk to everybody. We got quite a lot more to do there. But while we're in this area, I wanted to have a quick chat with Berengar again, as he's got a little bit more to say to us. I don't know why I did that. Thought the skipping was kind of funny.
Yeah?
Have you spoken with the Lady of the Lake?
Goddesses don't speak to mere mortals.
Spare me the sarcasm.
So what momentous news did the local goddess divulge? Just don't get all momentous on me.
That was the wrong subtitle.
Destiny doesn't interest me. But if you want to play hero, be my guest. I'll even help. See, I tricked you recently.
What?
Salamandra actually forced me to betray a few formulae. Subjected me to some tests. I didn't even protest. They paid me well.
Why?
Didn't sound forced.
You know why. I wanted to marry, have children, friends, a normal life. The Witchers robbed me of that chance. This is nothing new to you. Humans hate me. When they see my eyes, they blanch in fear. And children. Tell me, what's the difference between your dear Camoran and a Salamandra lab?
I'm not here to tell you I'm any better than you.
Leave. The mere sight of you irks me. I'm beginning to doubt myself.
Farewell.
Doubt yourself? You seem pretty damn convinced that you're already a piece of shit. I don't know. Maybe your head would be a little clearer if you took that stupid thing off your forehead. But, so, yeah, I guess Geralt isn't too pleased with that. I don't know where it went, but, yeah. Identity? Nah. Something popped up and saying, Berengar has to pay for that, but I can't blame him for being as pissed off as he is. I don't think the game ever really goes into too much detail on how he became a Witcher. He just made it clear that it was not by choice, so he was kind of like grabbed, similar to what Salamandra's doing. He was grabbed and, you know, forcibly mutated. So, I can't really blame him for being upset about it, but, I don't know. He's helping an organization who's doing the same thing, so really, he was helping. Obviously, it wasn't totally by choice, but he got paid for it. So he's being a little selfish, but also self-righteous. So, I don't know. Still kind of a dick. But we'll leave him be. So we need to talk to Alina, the bride-to-be. And there's that piece of shit.
Good morning.
Greetings. I'm Geralt the Witcher.
Dandelion once sang a love ballad about a witcher.
How heartwarming.
Are witchers like knights, struggling against evil and villainy?
Ha!
Not exactly.
The ballad was romantic. Lovers bound by destiny, unable to meet.
Romantic indeed.
I'm to marry soon. What brings you here?
You taking care of Alvin?
Yes. He has such beautiful, big eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, my husband-to-be won't adopt Alvin.
Can I speak to Alvin?
Yes, he'll be in the village, or helping around the house.
Farewell.
Wait, I have a request. If you happen to pass by the inn, would you be kind enough to look in on my fiancé? And perhaps see if my sister Selena can be found anywhere.
Your fiancé's spending time at the inn?
We're not speaking. He's very irritated. We argued about Alvin.
Arguing already?
Julian wishes us to have our own children. He wants to send Alvin to the Temple of Malatella, or to be trained as a witcher. You'll find him at the tavern.
I see.
Alright, guess we gotta go drop in on old Jules again. Hey.
Hi, Geralt. I have a new home. It's nicer than Vizima was. It's just that I missed you.
That makes one of us.
I do! Are we gonna kill monsters together?
Alvin, fighting monsters is very dangerous. Promise you'll avoid it whenever possible.
I promise. There are elves around here. One is really beautiful, but she argued with Mr. Tobias. Can we play Kill the Elf?
What?
Boy, I really need to talk to you and Alina.
It's not Alina. All the kids play it. I'm always the Grand Master.
We'll talk later.
Oh, Alvin, just as obnoxious as ever. Alright, well. She's got nothing really worth grabbing. Oh, maybe she does. Lena's prophecy. That's what Alvin was belching out in the prologue, or the first chapter. Time of sword and axe approaches. It's the time of the wolf's blizzard, the time of the white forest and the white light, the time of madness and disdain. Ted Darid, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with a new sun. Reborn of elder blood, of Hain Iker, I don't know how to pronounce that, of a planted seed, the seed that will not sprout but will burst into flames. Estoit esse. So shall it be. Watch for the signs. I will tell you what these signs will be. The earth will run with the blood of Ain Seidhe. Just speak English, please. Alright, well, that's a rather ominous prophecy. Oh, hello.
Greetings. I'm Adam.
Are you really?
I strive to compose a love poem for my beloved Alina.
Ask Dandelion the poet. Supposedly he's pretty good.
He said love would inspire me. He busies himself performing a diversionary maneuver.
A maneuver?
He's courting the miller's daughter to make Miss Arlene jealous. Clever, that one.
Like a fox. Can I ask you something?
Yes?
You're in love with Alina? You know she's getting married.
I love her secretly, so you must be discreet. And marriage is never...
Yeah, be discreet by telling a stranger.
Bye.
Hey, I'm not done talking to you. Okay, well, guess he's trying to run an affair. I don't know how Felina's still in on it, but something tells me she might be.
Any elves around?
They camp nearby, but look like nothing from epic poetry. Ill and starving. Many have perished.
And your lips aren't moving.
Entirely. Mr. Tobias sought to help him, but the she-elf later refused human charity.
Typical elves. Farewell.
Still not done. Get back here, you fool.
You're a good man.
Get out of the way!
Though,
God.
Yes?
I don't want to go through the door, like, area transition just to talk to him.
How's your poem?
Your hands fine and slender, your hips big and tender, all night and all day, spin my head a painful way.
Enough. Speak no more.
Yes?
Yeah, and I thought Dandelion was insufferable. Yeah, he brings up a good point. We do got to make sure we visit the baker here. So I'm recording this video, not immediately after the last one, but pretty close to it. I normally give it some time, but I don't know. My uploads have been so slow that I feel like I have to kind of keep up the pace. So I did just before starting the recording. I spent about an hour going through and deciding what I'm going to do. So most of this I'm already prepared for what's going to happen. So we need to speak with the baker.
You followed the aroma of my fresh bread?
You could say that.
All my goods contain finest flour and a secret ingredient from a grateful nymph.
I need something.
How may I help?
Wonder what ingredient she gave him.
Have any other secret ingredients?
Sadly, though I know one recipe I haven't been able to try.
What's that?
Can't say. I would need white honey, though I know not what that is.
Well, I do.
White honey! Incredible! I can now try my secret recipe.
Can I?
Take the doll and go before I change my mind.
Doll? Oh, it's a sugar doll. Well, that is not a very
I should have kept
good
the
reward.
sugar doll.
Alright, well, I still have it.
I should have kept the sugar doll.
Alright, well, screw you then. I'm gonna eat it. Nom. This is one of those annoying things in this game. Certain dialogues, like, lock out characters into, like, a dismissive response. And the only way to get normal dialogue back is to leave the area and come back.
How may I help?
You know what witchers do?
Course. Witches are like sorcerers, but worse.
Worse.
Yeah, their balls are wilted.
My balls are sufficient.
Got one in the family? Ooh, bad luck.
Yeah, tell me
How
about
may
it.
I help?
I've got 20 orens for 5 loaves of bread.
Bread is 5 orens a loaf, and 5 loaves will be 25 orens.
So be it. Get the bread for the good elves. I don't know why I can still gift him something, but he won't buy nothing from me, so we shall be moving on. Now the good. Oh God, really? Really? I don't understand the point of all these like ankle-high fences that just keep us stuck. Like, what was so difficult about making this just accessible? Why did this fence need to be here? All it is annoying. There's Alvin just having the time of his life by himself. So, blacksmith. So I was mistaken last time. I thought this guy didn't actually forge weapons, but he does. He has the basilisk hides. How many do I need? I think I need more than 4. If I do... Nope, just need 3. Fuck it, I'm just gonna buy those back. 30 orens. It's worth it not to have to go back to that stupid island. Fang's not gonna help us. He will buy our books, thankfully. Might as well. So yeah, I have like a stack of runes and meteorites. And actually, I know where to get another rune. We will get to that in short order. But as far as a better sword, what are we doing on money? I need 3,000 for the sword from his apprentice.
You'll bring trouble.
Which I definitely want to get. That seemed pretty powerful. But if I have enough meteorites, maybe I can make something good. Again, I'll have to. Excuse me. I'll have to open the question if forging swords from meteorites actually ever improves, because it seems like you just get like basic characteristics depending on the ingredients that you use, and it doesn't seem like it ever actually gets any better, and that weapons you find later will always be better than weapons you can forge.
Come from afar, see no signs of a wedding.
Okay, well you just pissed all over your robe, so good for you.
I love weddings.
Well, don't exactly seem to be a couple of, you know... Man, I just totally lost my train of thought there. What were you doing?
Good morning, Witcher.
Morning.
You look sad.
My sister will wed a man she doesn't like. I have naught to wear to the wedding, for our father expended his savings on his beloved daughter's dowry. Furthermore, it's hot as hell. But all goes well otherwise.
Glad
Doesn't
to hear it.
sound good. May I ask a question?
Yes?
I'd like to talk to you.
I'm in no mood.
Okay, then I don't know why you even humored me for a second. Okay, well, doesn't seem like Julian was being unfaithful.
Geralt, is that you?
It is.
How are things?
I found out.
It's like you didn't recognize me.
Alvin. Wait a minute. Triss wanted me to do something, hammered it into my head for an hour. Oh yeah, I have a Dimeridium amulet for him.
Dandelion,
Wow,
I can't
glad you finally
ask you
thought
to
of
do
that.
anything.
Is that so? Well, I just remembered I had a package for you.
A package?
I don't know, something. But I might have lost it.
Quit pouting, Dandelion. What do you have for me?
Fine. I have a letter to you from your lover.
Triss? Hand it over.
Give it here. Take a look at that. Dearest Geralt, you managed to escape in time and you should not return to the city for a while. Yet I hope we will not remain apart for long. Our problems, however, do not end there. Alvin used magic to disappear, but I was able to locate him and send you there. Take care of him, please. I know you don't need convincing. You've come to like a... The boy has been through a lot, and his wild magical talents have awakened, blah, blah, blah. Alright. So, I guess, yeah, we're babysitting Alvin again. I will not use the word adopt him, because, God forbid.
Geralt?
I wanted to answer that letter.
Good idea. I have pen and parchment. Think of a beginning.
All right. Dearest Triss.
Your romance is blooming. I'm happy for you, Geralt.
I don't want to talk about it. Now what? Something about Alvin?
I'm sure she's worried about him.
Maybe I can describe what's happening here in Murky Waters.
She could find that interesting. Sit down and write it. The fisherman could take it to Vizima.
Yeah, I don't know why we need that fate out there, but hey. Can I open that and will it, like, fuck things up? I mean, it shouldn't. I'm the one who wrote it. Beloved Triss, your insight made finding Alvin possible. Also, I received the amulet from Dandelion. Do not worry, the boy will be alright. I will take care of him. Understand that I have to spend some time away from Vizima. Here in Murky Waters, the time seems to pass according to its own rhythm. It is a very peaceful place, a beautiful place. The grain fields swaying in the wind and a crystal clear lake. People here are also very pleasant. I think about you as well, Triss, and I keep thinking about the moments when we were together. I do not know if our relationship will overcome all obstacles, but I do not think we should worry about that just now. We have each other. I hope that we'll see you soon. Aw, Geralt, you are just adorable. Alright. Well, apparently there's a gambler here.
Yes?
She looks like she's, dressed for much more highfalutin places. So she's not like a high roller. She doesn't... There really isn't much reason to play her. She's... Oh, wow. Okay, well, she's already winning. So I said before that your initial bet affects how you perform. Like it artificially changes like the luck of the game. But as far as I know, the raises and doubles don't actually change anything. It's only the initial wager that will modify your chances. Which is still annoying. Yeah, I don't know why I'm even playing her. We don't make much money at all. She's not part of the quest, so... Whatever. Julian, however, is. And since he's a professional, he's a bit of a tougher challenge. Well, that sucked. Julian, you're the one I want to talk to anyway.
Geralt?
Indeed.
I'm here about the notice.
I'll buy any basilisk hides you have. Reptile skin shoes are in fashion in Vizima, you know.
Is that so?
I have 3 hides.
Let me have a look. Undamaged? Excellent. Here's your reward.
Cool.
Tell me the story of your grandfather.
I'm not sure I really care.
Grandfather, may Melitele watch over his soul, had a plot of land. A piece of a rocky, frozen valley in northern Kovir, and a deserted coal mine with no coal. Grandfather always said that a treasure was concealed in the valley. He worked hard every year to discover that treasure. Initially, many gladly took the jobs he offered and helped. But soon it became clear that Grandfather had gone mad, that there was no treasure. When he was 47, had rheumatism and a collection of Bobolak scalps above his mantle, he was overcome with grief and went outside. He began cursing the heavens, berating all the known gods in the foulest language he knew. The gods answered. There was a terrible rumble, and an avalanche descended on the valley. Grandfather regained consciousness, burrowed out of the snow, and looked around to see something that would change his life. The entire valley was glimmering strangely, glimmering so beautifully that he nearly didn't see the beast coming towards him with a heavy gait. Grandfather fled, bending over once to pick up a strangely glimmering stone. In short, he escaped. Descending from the mountains, he encountered a witcher who agreed to slay the monster in exchange for a silver penny. They returned to the valley, and the witcher slew the beast. He could not help noticing the wealth laying in that valley, yet he demanded nothing beyond the penny promised him earlier. Grandfather grew to trust him and knew that sooner or later someone or something would come along and want to take his treasure, for the treasure in the valley was immense, Geralt. Diamond deposits that took years to extract. They became partners. The Witcher watched the workers, killed monsters, drove off bandits, and Grandfather managed the business. He's a legend in Kovir, and my family is wealthy and respected. That's the whole story.
Very fascinating. Whatever happened to the Witcher, though? Because there's no glorious tales of his wealth and success.
What's up?
Soon I'll marry the village mayor's daughter, Alina. We're planning our wedding as we speak.
Good for you.
I wanted to ask about Alvin.
He needs a caretaker who is knowledgeable about magic, and neither I nor my future spouse are suited to be his guardian.
I see.
You should train him to be a witcher.
You know not what you ask. For the time being, I'll keep an eye on him.
Geralt?
Play dice?
Occasionally. These peasants play insanely often, so I've gotten some practice.
Interesting.
We could play sometime, though I should warn you, I am a professional.
Indeed.
Farewell.
Perhaps I'll take you up on that offer right this moment.
Geralt?
So again, start with a low initial bet and you improve your chances. We already got 3 of a kind there, that's not too bad. Well, that's cheating, you can't re-roll. Alright, we're doing good. I will double. Those. So I never really spent much time considering this. Okay, that didn't help. This, image in the background. I have no idea what it's supposed to represent. But it is a fascinating mural of sorts. So, some kind of... Looks almost, embryonic. With a baby and a skeleton kind of yin-yanging it. Don't know who these crow people are. Or who King Triton over here, what his deal is. I got this guy over here with a hammer of Thor about to go to town on that, that, placenta there. So, yeah, it's a very strange image. I guess let's just keep playing dice. Wow, that almost went out of the board. That one wasn't so good. Still doing better than him, though. I like my odds. Surprised he didn't just give up, honestly. But, let's reroll these 3, see if I can get 3 of a kind, and, take it home. Alright, well, another pair helps. He's gonna have quite a time. Aha! That was a pretty penny. Alright, well, I think we are beyond professional status now. So we need, yeah, we're on to the Sharper. Or are we not? I'm a professional, it's time for greater challenges. I will not be able to join closed games until I become a professional. Well, what the fuck. Alright, well, we have news that Alina wants, so... Yeah, you tell him. Let's go back there. We also gotta get this Dimeritium amulet to Alvin. Hopefully we can stop him from getting into trouble. Alright, woman, I got news.
Why do you seek me?
I saw Julian and Selena together, but don't get bent out of shape. Selena's starved for attention. Julian didn't seem really interested.
Selena can be unbearable, but she'll change if she marries. And Julian, well, he loves me, and no argument can change that. I merely wanted to be sure Julian was well, without him knowing or thinking I was concerned. Thank you, Witcher.
Ah, women.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Why do you...
Has Alvin been behaving strangely?
He told some terrible stories. I thought him delirious.
What did he say?
Something about ghosts condemned to suffer eternally by unrequited love. It was so...
Romantic, I know. I'll find him.
Why do you seek me?
Romantic, I'd say it's more foreboding.
I'm looking for Alvin.
If he's not in the village, check the fairy tale ruins nearby.
Thanks.
Fairy tale ruins. Well, why would you let a little boy play in such a dangerous sounding place? Whatever, let's head that way. So this area, the map around Murky Waters, is actually way bigger than you might think it is. Like, we've been down across the river a ways. Or not across the river, but along the riverbed. But yeah, for some reason they put this massive mound here that is completely inaccessible. And there's just like a kind of open plain behind it. I don't know why they had to make this area as big as it is, because it just translates to a shit ton of walking for a couple side quests. It seems a little redundant. But, well, there's a landmark of sorts over there. Let's head for that. Oh. We got some shakeage. So that's not a bug with a camera. If you notice, our Witcher medallion, which I almost never pay attention to, is vibrating a little bit. There are actually enemies out here, and it's annoying because I cannot pre-draw my sword. But we're about to encounter some of the more annoying monsters in the game. So let's just take care of that now. Behold the giant centipede. These guys, you can actually do this strong attacks against. So the problem with the giant centipedes is because they keep going underground, it can be hard to maintain hits on them. But when they come out of the ground, they almost immediately have an attack. But if you're careful, you can keep up the attacks and not really have to worry about it, but we're actually kind of dying here. So last time when I tried this, I did not have to encounter all three at once. And yeah, signs, for some reason, make them immediately go back into the ground, but it actually did do the killing blow on that one, thankfully. So perhaps I should swallow. We do need to kill these centipedes for their carapace anyway. We gotta bring them to the Elven craftsman, I believe. Here we have some gentlemen working on a bridge. I mean, it's mostly intact. I'm not really sure why that part there crumbled. So tell me about it.
Greetings. You'll not get any further. The bridge is destroyed.
It doesn't look uncrossable.
There's just forests and meadows over there.
Thanks for the warning. Need a witcher?
You're a witcher?
Yes.
Sir?
Yes.
Need a witcher?
My life's work stands at the edge of oblivion. You alone can help.
What's the problem?
I had a dream. The river ghosts begged me for assistance. Me, a humble servant of the Lady of the Lake. A lifetime's chance to show my devotion.
Sure.
The old bridge I tended fell into ruin, yet the ghosts remained attached to it. They asked me to restore it to order.
How can I help?
What my son and I erect in daytime is destroyed each night. I'll wager it's damnable Griggs.
Griggs!
My help will cost you.
Do you wish 400 orens, or a book about spectres and the king of the wild hunt? Or you can have my son's help during dangerous excursions. He's an excellent archer.
Oh, yeah?
Visit the old wench in the village. Beware, she's a witch, but she may know some means of driving off Griggs.
All right.
I don't know why the dialogue, like, it leads to one thing, but then he says something else. There's one of the buggier dialogues here. I mean, it's not much of a river down here, is it? I mean, there's like a pond of sorts over there.
Greetings, sir.
Never mind the sir. I'm Geralt.
'Tis a true honor. Geralt.
How are you with the bow?
Best in the village. I can hit an apple at 50 paces.
Great.
Yes?
Don't you want to be a builder like your father?
Not really. When my father refurbished our hut, the doors wouldn't close. The stairs are such that even the cat fears them, and when it rains...
I see.
Besides, I prefer to use my bow. One day, I'll enter a tournament in Vizima.
Good luck.
Yes?
You seem like a very skittish kind of man. I don't know what his deal is. So over here... Yeah, that river just kind of ends, don't it? Over here is a corpse, for some reason, just way out here. It's kind of decimated, but he has an earth rune, some fine spirits, and a bit of gold. Everything else he can keep. Yeah, that's another rune stone for us. Can you? Oh yeah, I forgot. And choppage. So what's hilarious about these is the killing blow like kind of makes them explode, which is awesome. All right, now here's an interesting bit. Alvin, what are you doing with that ghost?
Geralt of Rivia himself. You're renowned in the ghost world.
Is that so?
Alvin, step away. Summoned ghosts can be very dangerous.
I just wanted to use the power like Triss.
God, every time you try to do anything, you fuck it up.
Just lonely of late. I'd like Alvin to keep me company playing dice. He's a clever boy.
Leave him alone.
A classic solution, then. Let's play for him. The loser leaves the boy to the other.
Alright, now this is tricky.
You don't stand a chance.
Confident. Splendid.
So you can refuse to play him, as far as I know, but this plays just like a conventional poker match, with the exception that you only get one chance. But obviously, the game's not gonna take Alvin away forever just because you lost, unfortunately. But the other unfortunate thing is he's a good player. I think he actually counts as a professional. But since you only get one chance to beat him, it is tricky. But that's a good show there. That's a full house. So we at least won the first round. Let's see how well we can do. Yeah, for some reason the initial wager can be big, but raises and everything tend to stay low. I don't really know why. But let's see if I can pull this off. Okay, somehow I got 2 full houses, so this is a stroke of fortune that I don't think I'll ever see again. No, he gave up pretty easily. At least he's true to his word.
I'm scared.
Everything's all right.
I know.
What drew
Do
you
you?
to these ruins?
The hermit told me they were magic. Triss said I'd learn to cast spells someday. I like magic.
Well, it's done you no good so far.
Happiness never lasts. I had no right to expose Alvin that way. The salamanders don't know the concept of mercy. They'd stop at nothing. I wasn't made to be a father. I'm a witcher. Sometimes I truly regret. I miss them. Her.
Well, that was introspective.
I have a gift for you. You like this dimeridium necklace?
Necklaces are for girls.
This'll keep your nightmares at bay. I wear one too.
An amulet like yours.
Do you want to live with Alina and Julian?
I dream about Alina. I see her in the fields, dancing in sunlight, searching. She tells me to help, but I know we won't find anything. When I wake, I can't breathe and feel bad.
They're just bad dreams, Alvin.
Would you want to live with ordinary people?
Whoa.
Witches protect people like these. Simple, defenseless, normal.
Put on the necklace.
Dwan, look into my eyes. See your death. I don't need to hear this. You're not even human.
Alvin.
Now do you see the necessity of this action, no matter the price? Garrett, open your mind.
What? Why can't you just stay on one subject?
Yes?
You should stop playing Kill the Elf.
I really like that game. I always win. Well, almost.
Alvin.
Okay, I'll stop.
God, you're learning from such terrible people.
How did you get to Murky Waters?
I was learning the Elder language with Triss. There was a terrible storm. Then Triss told me to hide under the bed.
Go on.
I heard heavy footsteps on the stairs. Then Triss got angry at those men, angrier than she was when I colored her dress with magic paint that is only seen in the dark.
I can imagine.
I heard cries and people falling down the stairs, and I smelt burnt meat. Then more men came through the windows on ropes. They got Triss and beat her, I think. And a man in glasses asked her where I was. She said she teleported me to a friend in Kovir, where the air is clean and there are many things to do.
What happened then?
The one in glasses said something about playing with her, and Triss said you would find him and kill him.
Mm-hmm.
And then she kicked him between the legs and he started crying, and the others were afraid to get close to her because she started casting spells.
Yeah, Triss is good at taking care of herself. Don't worry about her.
Then someone ordered the room to be searched and they found me. I ran and they chased me, and I was running so fast. But then I tripped and they caught me. They put a sack on my head and led me somewhere. I was scared, more than in the outskirts. I shut my eyes and imagined I was far away from those people. Somewhere beautiful with the sun shining. And then Alina found me. I'm not lying.
I believe you.
I won't go back there. They'll hurt me. Trish should come here.
It's all right. Let's see.
I'll be good. I promise.
You better.
Be good. I'll see you later.
God, what an obnoxious kid. Can't stop getting into trouble. I don't understand the bit where, Triss was in the room casting spells. And, obviously had kind of the upper hand back, but for some reason they were still digging through the room looking for him. Like, I'm sure there are a bunch of them, but surely she's got some spells that can, cover quite a wide area. I don't know how they had the time to start tossing over mattresses and stuff looking for him. I guess we'll nab this place of power real quick. Alright, we have done the ritual. Well, let's stop in with Abigail and chat about these Griggs and see what we can do.
I'm glad to see you.
Are you?
What happened?
Alina went for a walk in the fields and hasn't returned. I'm losing my mind. Get out, please help me.
Fine. I'll go look for her.
Thank you.
She's only your betrothed. I mean, I can understand why you wouldn't look for her. Seriously. People need a witcher's help for everything. Alright, madam. Tell me about Griggs.
What do you want?
Harn the Mason sent me.
That good-for-nothing. He sealed my chimney, and ever since it's either cold as winter or foggy as fall in here. I wager work on the bridge isn't progressing.
Exactly.
Why would he need a witcher and witch?
At night, Griggs destroy the bridge Harn must then repair in daytime.
Unruly Griggs indeed. Doubtless he tried to avenge himself and they've taken offense.
Any way to help them reconcile?
Recover their treasure.
Treasure?
Another tribe of Griggs inhabits the crypt in the fields. Evil sort. This tribe stole the greatest treasure of our Griggs, a cat harness.
Cat harness?
Indeed. Like humans ride horses, Griggs ride cats. Go to that crypt and recover the harness.
Well, that sounds adorable. You can make a circus act out of that.
In their chapel, which resembles a miniature sculpture of a saint, like the ones they place at crossroads.
How do you know this?
I could say I read it in some chicken entrails, but the truth is more trite. A certain Grig has fallen in love with me. He informs me of happenings in the area.
Are you kidding? No matter. Thanks.
Oh, that's all adorable. So Griggs are an interesting enemy that we only encounter in this game. I remember the first time I heard about them, I thought that they would just be, little goblin-like things, but the truth of the matter is somewhat more comical. But I don't really remember where their place is, but no matter. We gotta go look for the wayward Alina in the fields. But even before that, I want to drop off this bread to the elves before I forget about it. Alvin, what are you doing here?
I dreamt I was a witcher fighting this monster, and I wasn't afeared at all!
Only
Afeared?
fools feel no fear.
Villagers say Berengar's afraid to kill some giant fish. Not you. I want to be a witcher.
Oh, fuck off, kid.
Sure, one like you. Not like Berengar. Witchers are so brave. They never grow ill.
We never get sick, but that costs us. And then there's pain. Would you like to hurt badly?
No. Can't I become a witcher without that?
No.
I'm not sure then.
Damn right. Get lost.
Hey, Geralt. These fields are great to play in.
We're not even in the fields. What the hell are you doing here?
I wear it constantly.
Do you still have nightmares?
Not when I nap during the day, but at night. I have strange dreams.
You needn't tell me.
I dream about Alina.
We've already heard this. So I don't know why he's here. He follows you in the fields, but he's not supposed to be here. So hopefully he goes away. Yeah, he's not supposed to be on the lakeside. He's supposed to be out in the fields that we're going to go to event. Oh my god. What do you want?
Hi,
How did you get...
I'm not telling.
If anything happened...
God damn it, I hate this kid. I don't know why he's here. There must have been a bug. I don't remember him following me around here. Because for some reason, he always follows you in the fields, which annoys me. Oh, Berengar, you want to babysit the little brat for a little while?
Yeah?
I have the distinct feeling you're not telling me everything.
How perceptive. There is one more thing. Salamander wants Alvin. I don't know why, but he's important to them. They sent me here to find him, but I have no intention to. I just want to earn some arons and leave, for good.
So, you know nothing more about the attack on Kaer Morhen, about the stolen Witcher's formulae?
Not a thing.
Then I have just one request. Stay away from Alvin.
Yeah?
Farewell.
Frankly, you can have the boy for all I care, but no. Geralt's gotta be a good fatherly role model, just to please Triss. So I don't know what becomes of Alvin. Well, at least he's not following us anymore. I don't know what becomes of him in the future games, because I don't remember him even... Oh my god, Wyvern. Whatever, I need to kill these things. So I need their eggs, I believe. Not their bullshit meat. And he didn't even drop one. So I'll take that at least. I think at some point thought that these little monkey dudes might have been Griggs. But no, those are not Griggs. Oh, I have something for this guy too, so... There's 2 reasons we should have came here. Oi! Why can't I talk to him?
Yes?
I'm here about the notice.
Do you have the giant centipede armor?
Here.
Finally, I'll be able to progress with my work. Take this pouch for your toil.
Why, thank you. Everybody's paying 250 ore, and it's just like they have no other sum of money available. Whatever. I don't remember you. Did I talk to you?
Geralt, I'm not surprised to see you. It's me, Sheridan. Recognize me?
Nope, because you look the same as all the other elves.
You were busy.
It's been some time.
True, Geralt. And see what's come of it. A mess, not assimilation. You work hard, you pay taxes, then come the pogroms. You flee as they torch your tavern.
Hard times.
Good you're here.
Need help?
No charity, please.
I see. Care to play dice?
Why not? Got nothing to lose.
Alright, I guess we're dicing. I don't know why he re-rolled that one. He was taking it away.
Drivel. Stop picking berries and do something constructive.
Maybe I will, provided nothing drastic happens.
Any plans?
I'll get another business running.
Oh yeah, out here?
I suspect.
Holy shit. What? How did he do it twice? Victory is mine.
Elves wander eternally.
Well, maybe we should stop walking. I bet your feet hurt.
Yes?
I got the bread.
I bought bread.
I'm pleased we didn't misplace our trust.
Here, 5 loaves.
I thank you. Moments like these make me think we can end this spiral of hatred and accept each other as we are.
Yeah, it's wishful thinking. Yeah, I won't save them from starving, but whatever. They aren't asking for anything else. Why don't we spend some talents? Oh, he made it. Son of a bitch. So, for the record, there's a specific reason why I chose to rest until noontime, and we will see that. Actually, I think we already know it since Alvin showed up here for no good reason. Maybe we'll talk again later. Maybe we will. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alvin's dream suggests I should look for Alina in daytime. So, yeah, let's head back to the fields, or not back to the fields since I haven't been there yet. Which way was it to get there? Right, so I actually gotta go past the elves. Alvin, just fuck off.
When will this end?
Woofs. That fucked him up. Oh wow, there's another corpse over here. I didn't even notice this one. So there's no teleporting, obviously, in this area because, well, there's nowhere to teleport to. So even the places of power don't really help. Well, we got some rye vodka, at least. Alright, onwards to the fields. Now, the fields are an interesting place. I don't think we'll get too far here in this episode since we're running so late, but I do want to end it on something of a cliffhanger. But the fields are interesting. They're actually one of the creepier places in this game, which might come as a surprise, since it looks fairly pretty. You know, atmospheric. We've got wheat up to our, past our shoulders. And thankfully, Alvin, because he showed up on the lakeside for some reason, isn't showing up here, so I don't have to worry about him pestering us. But maybe you can see why I find... Oh, no, he did show up. God, he actually kind of startled me. Maybe you can see why this place kind of creeps me out. I mean, the ambiance, there's something to it, but it's mostly just seeing things like that just creeping around the tall grass. I don't know, maybe this isn't like objectively creepy on a broad video game scale, but my first time coming here, I saw like what this place looked like. It really threw me for a loop when like these horrifying noon race were floating about. Pretty kind of like creepy enemies as far as I'm concerned, and a different kind of wraith shows up at night. I think called a moon wraith or something like that. But they're really the only kind of enemies we encounter in this area, apart from one that is part of the trophy hunts. Now this is called the Hanged Men's Tree, which is interesting. The map just calls it the Raspberry Patch, but I don't think it has any relation to the Hanged Man's Tree, which is a location in Geralt's backstory that I haven't really unraveled too much of that mystery. I don't think they even talk about it in the first game. It's something that is in a flashback in The Witcher 2, but I don't think this is it. But this is a landmark nonetheless. That was kind of creepy. You are weirdly familiar.
I carried a shawl full of juicy, sun-drenched raspberries for my beloved. Have you seen my shawl, Wanderer? I lost it. I'm to marry soon, but I must see my lover one last time. How sad he'll be if I bring him no sweet raspberries. Love is suffering, a pain that pierces my soul like a spear. Where is my beloved? Come rest in the sun. Ah, my dear sister, I cried on your shoulder. Why? Why do I feel so cold?
Because you're dead, Alina.
You lie! I shall scratch your eyes out!
But...
Oh, well, if you weren't dead then, you will be now. See, Alvin, being a witcher isn't all that fun after all. Alright, well, she bit the dust. So, that's a turn for the worse, isn't it? Well, she won't be having her happy day under the veil, I'm afraid. Well, there are raspberries. So, I guess we have to give the bad news to Julian. That's kind of horrifying. Simply killing her will hardly put her to rest. I must talk to Julian. So here's the interesting thing about this. You can actually, as far as I know, basically just keep leaving the area and coming back. She'll keep coming back, keep talking to you, and it'll keep triggering confrontations where you can fight her. Which isn't really a big deal. I think she's just like a standard Noon Wraith enemy. She just has a unique model and obviously, you know, the story behind it. Which is all pretty horrifying, but... yeah, okay. Huh.
You killed my beloved Alina!
I didn't mean to!
Lawyer, you were jealous of her! Die, murderer!
Ah!
Wow, that was well performed. Oh, God. Well, I think, the game froze. Unfortunately. I cannot show you what happens next until next time, ladies and gentlemen. So, thank you all very kindly for watching. This is an awkward place to leave it. But, don't forget to follow me on Twitch, subscribe to my stream archive channel, links in the description below, and we will see you next time. Where we will, well, we got a bit of a ghostly mess on our hands to deal with. So, until then, have a wonderful night.